In this video, we will show you how to file a tobacco products distributor tax return. We protect all the confidential information you provide to us. First, go to the website cdtfa.ca.gov and at the top, click Login. That will take you to the Online Services login page. You must log in with a username and password. For assistance with creating a username and password, please watch our tutorials online. On the CDTFA Online Services login page, we will enter our username and password, then click Login. On the Online Services profile page, under the Accounts tab, we will click on the Tobacco Distributor hyperlink. This will take you to the Tobacco Distributor account page. Under the Periods tab, click on the File Return hyperlink next to the period for which you are filing. For this example, we will file for the month of June, which is displayed by its return end date of June 30th, 2022. Click on the File Return hyperlink. After selecting the period, you will be brought to the Initial Questions page to answer questions regarding your sales activity. If you need help at any time with your return, you can click on the hyperlink Online Filing Instructions, which will bring you to the Online Filing Instructions page on our website. If you made any sales of roll your own tobacco from a non-participating manufacturer directly or through a distributor, you will select Yes. You will then be asked to add a completed Tobacco Schedule T as an attachment. Click on the link CDTFA website to download a copy of the schedule. On the Tobacco Schedule T, complete the required information. You can click on page 2 for instructions on completing the schedule. Once you've entered the required information, save the file onto your computer. After saving the file, return to the Initial Questions page. Click on the Add button to upload your completed schedule. Next, enter a description for your file. You can enter any description you like. We do not have any file naming conventions. For our example, we have entered a description for our file as June 2022. Next, click the Choose File button to navigate to the completed schedule file on your computer and select it. Then, click the Save button. Your file will now appear in the Attachments section. If you added the wrong file, you could click the Remove hyperlink and re-add the correct file. Next, you will need to answer the second question. If you made any sales of electronic cigarettes and/or vaping products containing nicotine, you will select Yes. You will then be asked how you would like to add the electronic cigarettes and vaping products that contain nicotine tax disbursement schedule. Your options are manually or upload an Excel workbook. First, we will show you how to add the report manually, and then we will show you how to upload an Excel workbook. To add the report manually, we will select Manually. Click the Next button to continue. On this page, you are required to report the buyer's information for your sales of electronic cigarettes and/or vaping products that contain nicotine. Click on the empty fields below the header to enter the required information. If needed, you can edit the information by clicking on the field directly to make changes. You can also copy the record by clicking on the paper and clipboard icon, or delete the record by clicking on the paper and red X icon. Next, we will show you how to add the report by uploading an Excel workbook. We recommend uploading an Excel workbook if you have numerous transactions. On the Initial Questions page, select Upload an Excel workbook. Next, you will need to complete the schedule. We have developed an Excel template that you can use to enter your transactions for the schedule. To download the template, click here. The Excel template file will be downloaded onto your computer. Open the file. Enter the required information on the CDTFA 810 CTN tab. For instructions on completing the schedule, you can click on the Instructions tab. After entering the required information, Save the Excel file onto your computer. Return to the Initial Questions page. On the Initial Questions page, click on the Upload Schedule button to upload your completed schedule. A window will appear to upload the file. Click on the Choose File button to navigate to the file on your computer and select your completed schedule. Then, click the Upload button. Please note there will be no indication on this page that your report has been uploaded. The uploaded report will be available to review on the next page. Click Next to continue. The transactions in the report you uploaded are now in the table. Review the information. Remember, you can edit the information if needed by clicking on the field directly to make changes. You can also copy the record by clicking on the paper and clipboard icon, or delete the record by clicking on the paper and red X icon. If everything is correct, click Next. On the Taxable Information page, enter your figures. For information about the wholesale cost, refer to Regulation 4076. Please note, if you are a tobacco products distributor as well as a tobacco products manufacturer or original importer, please refer to the online filing instructions to ensure your sales are reported correctly. In this example, we will enter a wholesale cost of $25,000 for electronic cigarettes and vaping products that contain nicotine, and $150,000 of all other tobacco products distributed. Exemptions represent non-taxable transactions. In our example, our wholesale cost of tobacco products distributed included $50,000 of interstate or foreign commerce sales. For additional instructions on how to report your exemptions, please refer to the online filing instructions. Click Next to continue filing. This brings us to the Return Credit page. If you need to report credit on returned electronic cigarettes and vaping products that contain nicotine or other tobacco products, OTP, where you reported and paid the tax for a prior reporting period, select Yes. Click Next to continue. This brings us to the Schedule C, Tax Credit Adjustment Worksheet. Please note, you may only claim tax recovery amounts that meet the following three conditions. The original distribution of the returned tobacco products was reported in a prior period, and the returned tobacco products are in the current reporting period, and you refunded your customer, either in cash or credit, the entire amount your customer paid you for the tobacco products in the current reporting period. Complete Section A to calculate tax recovery on returned electronic cigarettes and vaping products that contain nicotine. Complete Section B to calculate the tax recovery on returned other tobacco products. Enter the date when the products were originally distributed and the wholesale cost of the returned products. To start, click on the empty field under the column Original Distribution Period. In this example, our returned electronic cigarettes and vaping products were originally distributed on May 1, 2022. The wholesale cost of the returned products is $5,000. The system will automatically calculate the tax credit amount for that period. In addition, we have returned other tobacco products that were originally distributed on April 15, 2022. The wholesale cost of the returned other tobacco products is $10,000. The system will automatically calculate the tax credit amount for that period. After completing the Schedule C, click Next to continue filing. On the Excess Tax Collected page, if you collected more tax than what is due, you will enter it here. In our example, we did not have excess tax to report and will leave the zero amount as is. Click the Next button to continue. Review the Summary page. If you need to make an adjustment, click Previous. If the information displayed on the page is correct, click Next. On the Your Information page, enter the required information, and then click Submit. When you click Submit, a window will appear to confirm your intent to file electronically and that your return is true, correct, and complete. Please read this information carefully. Enter your password and click OK to submit. This confirmation page represents a return filing only. Please take note of your confirmation number and the total amount due. We recommend that you print this page for future reference. To print your submitted return, click on the Print Return button. To make an electronic payment, click on the Make a Payment button. You can also share your feedback by clicking on the Online Services Survey button. Your opinion counts. If you still have questions, please call our Customer Service Center at 1-800-400-7115, California Relay Service at 711.